Hello my dear student, I am going to discuss pressure taken from standard 8. So one by one I am going to explain you. Listen carefully. Pressure, here I have written conceptual definition. Concept wise it is nothing, it is the effect of force. If the force is applied on any object, what will be the effect? That effect is counted in terms of pressure. That is why conceptual definition of pressure is effect of force. Effect of force is called pressure. And general definition, we generally define it as the thrust or normal force. Thrust is a force which acts on the surface normally. As for example, if this pen, with this pen I am applying the force, we can apply force obliquely normally. So if we are applying the force normally, at that time this force is called normal force or thrust. So thrust or force normal to the surface, that is called as thrust. So general definition of pressure is that the thrust or the normal force, force normal to the surface per unit area is called pressure. Per unit area means pressure divided is equal to thrust by area or thrust by contact area, or you can write normal force. You can write here normal force, or you can write area in contact. What area in? Area in contact. As for example, contact area with this marker. This side the area is larger and this side is area is small. So while writing, the pressure is area in contact is less here, and when it is pressed like this, the area in contact will increase. So mathematically it can be written like pressure is equal to P is equal to force by area, and unit of force is Newton and unit of area is meter square. Therefore unit of pressure will be Newton per meter square, or it is given by the scientist Pascal, so its unit is also written as Pascal or Pa. So this pressure has wide application in our practical life. It is useful in our practical life. But before going to that, in the case of solid, the force can be applied in any direction with respect to the surface. In the case of solid, we are going to calculate pressure, then force will be applied in any direction. But hence, while considering the equilibrium of solids, we can think in terms of the force exerted by one body on another body. But in the case of liquid or gas, fluid means liquid or gas. In the case of fluid, liquid or gas, the force must be applied at right angles to the liquid surface. Right angle to the liquid surface. This is because fluid at rest cannot sustain a tangential force. At rest, liquid at rest cannot sustain tangential force. We therefore usually speak in terms of pressure in this case. In this case means in the case of the fluid. Pressure always act normal to the surface, and it is always compressive in nature. It is always compressive. It is not elongative. You are not supposed to pull anything. During pulling, the force is the pressure, but during compressing, the pressure term arises. We therefore need only its magnitude for the complete description. Magnitude is sufficient at that time. Now come to the application part. I have written here application. Application A, to decrease the pressure, where pressure to decrease the pressure, we require to decrease the pressure. We require to decrease the pressure. At that time, what will be the application of knowledge of this pressure? Contact area must be larger. As for example, if we want to reduce the pressure, decrease the pressure, contact area must be larger. We must increase the contact area. As for example, in rear wheels, backside wheels of buses and trucks are usually doubled. पीछे जो बस या ट्रक के पीछे जो व्हील्स होते हैं वो डबल रहते हैं और आगे सिंगल रहता है. Because we want to increase, we want to decrease the pressure by increasing the area, surface area. While things are loaded on the truck, at that time weight will be maximum. Weight means force will be maximum. So area in contact with the surface, road and the truck is increased to decrease the pressure. Similarly, while constructing the high-rise building, multi-storage or dam, we should have construct the wide base. Wide base is taken, and similarly tank or bulldozers are fitted with caterpillars, not by the wheels. Caterpillars are the are of wider area. Railway tracks are also laid on large-sized wooden or iron sleepers. Iron sleepers are given to increase the area in contact with the surface and the rail, so that while the train is passing on the rail, at that time the area in contact is large and therefore the pressure will be minimum and it will not go into the earth surface. Similarly, sometimes we require to increase the pressure. We want to apply less force and the pressure will increase. For that, to increase the pressure, contact area must be small. As for example, it is easier to cut with sharp knife than the blunt knife. Sharp knife means it is very, very sharp, and therefore area in contact with the fruit and the knife surface is small, and therefore the pressure will increase, and so by applying the small forces the fruit will be cut easily. Nails, pins and spikes have pointed end, so that when force is applied on the nails, it will easily go into the walls. Pins easily go into the paper, and similarly spikes for the sportsmen, they wear spike shoes, so spikes are having pointed ends. Okay, next topic is hydrostatic or liquid pressure. This is the type of pressure, and it is the pressure exerted by the static liquid, that is liquid at rest at any point inside the fluid, is called hydrostatic pressure. If anything is immersed into liquid, water, say water, then the pressure is exerted on that object. So it is given by, hydrostatic pressure is given by P is equal to rho GH. I have written here a formula where rho is density of the liquid, and G is the acceleration due to gravity, whose value is fixed 9.8. And with this force, Earth attracts any object towards its center. So this is the acceleration. And the height of the liquid column height. If you are filling the water in this glass, so what will be the pressure at this bottom? This height is affected. Area is not affected, but this height and what type of liquid is there, that will exert the pressure on the bottom of the container. If anything is immersed in it, then this liquid will apply force, or you can say pressure, on this object from all sides. So in hydrostatic pressure, it is important to say that these are the properties of the hydrostatic pressure. It does not depend on the area of the bottom of the container. Here, if the liquid is contained in this glass, then the pressure does not depends on area of the bottom. Either it is larger or it is smaller. So it does not depends on area. It depends on the density here. Again, density here, density and height here, height. So here it is height of the liquid column. So it is taken from this formula only, and it exerts pressure on all the walls of the container. If it is contained in this glass, liquid is exerting pressure on all the walls, on bottom, on side, this side. Here this side is free. So it exerts pressure on all the walls of the container. If we apply pressure on the closed container, if this is the closed container and liquid is contained in it, if you apply the pressure from this point, P pressure is applied, what will happen? This pressure will be distributed on whole surface. Same pressure will be applied on everywhere. If we apply pressure on closed container containing liquid, then the pressure is transmitted throughout the liquid. It is told by the Pascal scientist. So further in the higher classes you will study Pascal law, and Pascal law is nothing. If the liquid is contained in a container and pressure is applied on any point, then that pressure will be equally distributed, undiminished over whole surface. So this is all about the hydrostatic pressure, or you can say it is about the liquid pressure. So if any hole is here, then what will happen? Due to pressure, the liquid will come out of this hole. So it depends on the height. जितना हाइट होगा उतना वो दूरी तक प्रेशर लगेगा ज़्यादा और उतना दूरी तक जाएगा. So next it is atmospheric pressure or air pressure. In atmosphere we are moving, air is there, and air applies pressure on our head. So it can also be calculated in higher classes. It is 1.05 into 10 power 5 Pascal. So here calculation is not required. So atmospheric pressure is pressure exerted by air column on unit surface area of the earth. This is called as atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure decreases as we move up, because as we move up and up, what will happen? Height of the air column will decrease, and due to which air pressure decreases. If we go on higher altitude, pressure will decrease. That is why when we move upward, rises up, we go to the mountain, what will happen? The ink from the pen, fountain pen, it comes out due to the pressure difference.